But you already knew that. Hey guys, welcome back. You know me, it's Guardian_Moon at Twitch. You can call me Strife in the comment section. Check out the email to send me questions, comments, concerns, insults, jokes, dirty thoughts, dirty messages, dirty images if you want to go that route too. And we are back. Also, feel free to check me out on YouTube. All my uploads end up going there, so this way if you're not able to partake in a live broadcast, you can feel free to join in there. Give me a like and subscribe, and I promise anybody who gives me a little thumbs up and clicks the little bell, I will give a shout out during my next broadcast. So, due to a series of creepy, well, not creepy, but interesting circumstantial crap, I have no idea where the hell I'm going with any of this. Due to a series of events over the last couple of days, yesterday I uploaded my broadcast of Devil May Cry 5. And then I was going to go all about and what are you going my merry way and enjoy myself and enjoy my game playing. And the game I was going to play had to go down for maintenance, which, based on everything I've seen, they didn't do a damn thing. It was just shut down. Damn maintenance on April Fool's Day. So because of that, we ended up doing a special broadcast last night to play and finish Resident Evil 0. It's done! Yay! And it's uploaded! So if you missed it, you can check it out there. Today, about an hour ago, we delved into Resident Evil. And I did it for about an hour just to get your feet a little wet. Dip, 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 dip. The fork is not a lie. You are a lie. The fork is the spoon. The spoon is the fork. And upon realizing this, you find yourself with a knife. So yes, the epic conclusion, finale, and whole clenching momentness of epic craziness that was the end of Resident Evil 0 is uploaded to YouTube at Strife Eclipse Gaming. An hour ago, we jumped into exploring Resident Evil from Chris Redfield's side of the story, which, if I remember correctly, is not necessarily canon. So now we're going to do about another hour-long broadcast-ish, exploring the other side, which seems more on par with what Resident Evil considers canon. So, and we're going to explore Jill Valentine. Giggity. I know some of us who have played Resident Evil would love to explore Jill Valentine, but we can't all be winners, right? So, that being said, anybody who tuned in for the last about an hour ago for the broadcast will recognize what we have on screen here. The interesting question page, which basically explains, how do you like your games? Sunny side up, over easy, scrambled? No, I'm just kidding. Basically, this is a clever, kind of ingenious way to ask, how hard do you want this game to be for you? Option number one, like climbing a mountain, fulfilling what takes a lot of work, is basically saying, I want it as hard as you want to give it to me. Bend me over. Option two, like going on a hike, good exercise but not too strenuous, is basically saying, I like a little bit of challenge, but I still want to be able to progress through it. Fair enough. I want a little lube with that. Thank you very much. And option number three, like taking a walk, you can relax and enjoy yourself. That's basically saying you're going to get bent over and violated with the thinnest, tiniest thing possible, so you'll barely feel it. You might feel a little pinch, but you'll barely feel it. So I like a little bit of a challenge. This game still freaks me out to this day. Capcom did an amazing job establishing the creep factor, and the fact that still This game came out in like 2001, 2002, the original release. So still, the fact that it's been 17, 18 years since it came out, and it still gives me chills, still creeps me out. It's a sign of a good game, folks. So that being said, I still want to keep some of the creepiness factor here, so we are going with option number 2, which is basically normal mode. Now, as we showed, Chris Redfield, we have an alternate costume, but I'm not using any alternate costumes on this playthrough because I really want the richness and originality of what Resident Evil 1 was to stay. So, here's Jill Valentine. Here's her alternate costume. We're not running with that one. Plus, I think this particular outfit complements her so well. Straps, man. Straps in all the right places. That being said, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
Hello,
We continued
Wesker.
our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
It's the tater tots, dear. Tater tots.
I love my roommate's family. And one in the morning came to pass like Christ. Ah!
Come on! Hey! Brad! Where the hell's he going? Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp. A dining room.
So thankfully Jill gets to start out with a gun. And she also has more inventory space. But she doesn't take her hits as well as Chris does. So... I think I'll hold off on grabbing the increments for now.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill,
Hello and welcome to my second
see
viewer.
if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Goodbye, my second viewer. Okay. So, the initial start to this is similar to Chris's, in which it's going to play out a little bit the same way in this regard, but there's going to be some differences here.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it! What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Dun dun dun. Click, click.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Better finish searching the hall first.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Alright. So, we're going to send Jill just like before. Same place that Chris went. So just as before, there is a map up there, as we all know. But we are going to do the same. We're going to grab the map. No. Come on, climb up. Good, Jill. Map of the mansion first floor. Will you take it? Yes, I will. You got the map of the mansion first floor. And because we do tend to run low on ammo, we're gonna do the same trick that I did with Chris. I'm just gonna shoot him enough to stumble. Shoot him enough to stumble him so I can hopefully get by him. So I can hang on to that defensive weapon. So we get the notice about the defensive items. And just so I don't accidentally use it, I'm gonna unequip it for now. Okay, so that didn't work out the way I hoped for. It's locked. The emblem of a sword is carved into it. Back to the main hall we go. So, considering I won't really ever have to deal with him again, it's a small price to pay. Okay, let's go ahead and get her input on this. I wonder what's on the other side of the door. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the dining hall, and we're gonna do just like we did with Chris, and we're gonna go get the film. However, where's Barry? Maybe we can change damn it Billy to damn it Barry. Corpse of your comrade Kenneth. It looks like he's holding something. Corpse of your comrade Kenneth. It looks like his throat's been torn out. Goodbye, Kenneth. Ooh. I don't remember if that was there for Chris. I didn't pick it up. I'll have to go back and find out for sure. But we will take these green herbs. And we will combine those just to save some space. I'm gonna... We're just gonna creep on by him. Yeah. So, do like we did with Chris. We're gonna examine, break off the arrowhead, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. We will grab the extra dagger here, so woohoo! Alright, now we just gotta bait Mr. Zombie. So just like we did with Chris. Alright, we shall come back to that later. Bye, Mr. Zombie. I'm not going to make a food reference to her when it comes to hers because she already gets a very bad one. Anybody who's played the original Resident Evil knows what I'm talking about. That being said, okay, so we are doing just like we did with Chris, and we're going out here to the family plot. It's locked from the other side. Shotgun shells. Tomb engraved with picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Love the creepiness vibe right there. Just dark and it's like very Nightmare on Elm Street-ish with the boiler room. A book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Will you take the Book of Curses? Yes. Yes, I will. Examine. Da, 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 da. Yes, we will remove the key. The Book of Curses. The Four Masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. And a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. And so, that being said, let's examine the key. And there is the sword key. So now that we got that, that's our main objective for here so far. We will be back here later as formatting, which was something that was new. That was not in the original Resident Evil. This whole area was not in the original, so this particular puzzle was not in the original. Now that we have the... Now that we have the sword key, we can go back here. This hall was notorious for like the first real scare anybody ever had playing Resident Evil. Hello to my second viewer. Welcome back if you're the same, I don't know. Damn lightning. Got me again. Always taking the ammo. Can never have enough ammo. I will appreciate, and I don't mean this in a total like pervy aspect, I do appreciate the boob bounce. Just keeping it real. And she's got a decent hip sway. So, Chris needed an old key, but since Jill has a lockpick... Okay, so... So we will take that... and we will combine it there. We'll also take you. Thankfully, the dogs will not bother. Apparently, they don't bother until your second visit here. So, now, those particular herbs can wait until a little bit later. If I absolutely need it, I can come back for it. But the main key important thing to have is that chemical for plants, the herbicide. Looks like the water still works. Doesn't look like it's been serviced in a while. Toilet paper. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug? Yes. Yes, we will. I guess it's a good thing that they had one of those pull ones that she could just, you know, yank. Yummy. So I know I'm supposed to go in there, but I'm going to try and see if I can get through here for a second so I can get to the item box, because I need to make some room. Oh, come on. Took my knife. Jerk. Okay. So, gonna grab you. Give me some more ammo. Yes, thank you. We will drop these. Don't need that for now. Gonna drop those. Definitely don't need that. I'm good with that. Okay. Jill has a little bit easier of a time doing this because of the fact that it's an old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my process. Handgun magazines, keep this okay. Also, hang on to the fuel canteen to prevent the dead rising again. Okay, so I got what they say. Only problem is Jill doesn't have a lighter, so if I don't get to burning that body soon, I'm gonna have my first crimson to deal with sooner than I want. Doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. We're going to go through anyway, because I think I can get like 1 or 2 uses out of it. So now we're going to go back here, and Jill has a nice little advantage that Chris doesn't. We will go ahead and pick up the ink ribbons. And she will get the shotgun. The door won't open. The door won't open.
Oh God, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Go back here. No, I don't want to examine. No. Combine. You good? Nope. Now you're good. Don't want that one just yet. Okay. Just because I did get grabbed, I will use that to open up a little bit of space. Because in here... Yes. Also, before I pick that up... The lighter. There's the book on botany. And I will have to come back for the whistle, because I'm going to try and set those bodies on fire before they turn. You're not coming back anymore. More. Dinner. I'll be up in here in a few minutes.
Well, a hamburger would be cold.
I'll warm it up.
Everything else.
Okay, so. We'll refill the canteen. Okay. Just for the sake of... should be good for now, so we will... I will need the lighter. Okay, so... Okay, so based on playing through this a little bit with Chris already, I will probably get a little bit further. But I need the lighter. I also need the dog whistle, so I gotta go back and do this crap again. Circle around, go get the dog whistle. probably gonna work a lot like RE2 in what way? Yeah, probably, just because I'm able to refamiliarize myself a little bit. I'm not making too much different progress, because by about the time that I got this to this point, I was running on like 15 minutes left, and I'm sitting closer to 20 this time. Yeah. Okay, so we will go ahead and light the fireplace. Then we will use that. Give us the map. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and take the herbs since I have a little extra space to grab them. Okay, so based on map, okay, so there's no real other way out of this room because I do not have the helmet key. So we're gonna head back here, probably go back down to the save room, just because I'm gonna need some open areas. Drop a couple things off, and then I think, based on where it's telling me to go, I gotta go... I'm gonna be using the whistle. Okay, so... I'm going to hang on to the herb. I think I can get away with not having the lighter for now. It'll give me a couple spaces, plus once I use the dog whistle, that'll go by, and I think once I use the sword key on the last door, that'll go bye-bye too. So, 2 spaces should hopefully be enough. I'm only hanging on to the shoddy just because you never know when I might, you know, run into something big and like, you know, emergency, boom, hello, crowd control. Okay, so got all that. So this will bring us down back to the main hall. It's locked, an emblem of an armor. Use the sword key.
Barry.
Jill, got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
Alright then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
Acid shells!
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks. I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
Alright. It's locked, emblem of an armor. So I believe the door we want to go to is this bad boy right here. It's locked from the other side. No? Use a sword key to open the door furthest west. I'm not gonna be able to... So I'm gonna go back here, sorry. Yeah! No, no. Bad zombie. So we want this door. And then we want to use the lockpick on this door. Time to bring the boom. Well, it looks like a stained glass window to me. And there's the collar. Of course, this is Resident Evil, yo. You always gotta examine your shit. There's a switch. Will you press it? A coin was hidden inside the collar. There's nothing unusual. It changed into the shape of a key. Imitation of a key. Shaped like a key but lacks the rigidity to be used as one. Alright, now we got that. This will take me here. Okay. Probably don't need the dog whistle anymore. Yes, I will discard the dog whistle. Yay! That takes us back here. Now we gotta go complete that armor key. So that'll probably be one of the last few things I do here. I missed that. That was a crimson. Emphasis on was. That is what happens if you leave a zombie alone too long after disposing of them. And without burning them either. Oh yeah. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. No. It's locked. Emblem of a helmet. Engraving of an armor. So we now have the sword key and the armor key. If I remember correctly, the main keys for this one were shield, sword, helmet, and armor. Okay, so now that we have that... Dash back to the center and slip past the slow creature to be sure to okay, so well, you won't be back, so that's a welcomed invitation. That is a very welcomed outcome. So welcomed. Okay, what do we got here? Locked from the other side. Okay, yeah. So now we get to go back, and I think, if I remember correctly, we're going back here. If I remember correctly. In the corner. Sneaky, sneaky! And voila, safe room. A well-used bed. It's an old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. There's several kinds of serum here, and many of them are of a sickly color. So because of the fixed camera angle, I'm just going to kind of check over here a little bit, just to make sure there isn't anything I can grab in particular. Okay, yeah. Alright. Shelf is full of piles and elixirs you've seen. Many of them have changed colors. Okay, yeah. Where's the controls again? On type B. Never be too careful in this place. Okay, so since we don't have a grenade launcher right now, we are going to go ahead and drop these. And things it says we're going to need of everything in your inventory except for the fuel canteen, the lighter, shotgun, fully loaded if possible. These are things that we're going to be needing in the next playthrough. But I think because dinner is ready for me, I am going to actually cut it short here. So I will remember that I need the herbicide. But we've already delved pretty deep into Jill. Got to see some interaction with her and Barry, which, yeah. So we will save here. Yes, use the ink ribbon. And we will save right into Chris, just so we know. Save successful. Gotta love that save room music. Da 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 da. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try and keep this at the hour again. We got a little bit deep into both Chris and Jill. Jill got a little bit further. Chris is gonna be going through some of this too. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff coming up for Jill, and I will leave a marker for her in the book so this way I can kind of scan over it a little bit too. Hello to my second viewer, you tuned in right at the end. Awesome. Anyway. So yeah, we will do I will play around with the idea of maybe doing a 2-hour stream for both characters, so it'd be 4 hours on one day I would be streaming, just so I can try and progress through this a little bit faster, get a little bit further. Or maybe I'll just keep it at 1 hour apiece, just so I can kind of extend it as long as I can a little bit, because once we're done with this, we're going to be jumping into Resident Evil Code Veronica. So, that being said, keep an eye on the Facebook page, Strife Eclipse Gaming, and I will kind of keep people updated throughout the week when I decide to do stuff, and keep an eye out for things like that. There's the roommate. Hi. So yeah, keep an eye on that, and I will post anything and everything there for this, so you are aware of what's going to happen. I'm kind of liking the 1 hour block with some break in between, and I'm making moderate progress, but you know, early stages of the game, it's easy to gain ground, and then when you start getting into the puzzles and everything, it's harder to gain ground. So I think maybe what we'll do is I'll stick with the 1 hour block for now, until such time as, you know, I'm remembering and I'm getting to a part where it's like, okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more time to get through that, and I will try, and maybe those days when I know I'm going to need the extra time, I'll probably do the extra, the longer broadcast. I'll probably do somewhere between hour and a half to 2 hours. So, but because we're doing 2 characters here, I don't want to cause people to stay sitting in front of the TV or whatever for too long, give them a chance to get up and move. So I'll probably stick with the 2 hour, just break it up into an hour per character. But yeah, like I said, keep an eye on the Facebook page for sure for any news and updates on that one, and you can interact with me there. So yeah, once again, email's down at the bottom of the screen. Don't forget, you can send me messages and comments, questions, things like that there. Check me out at YouTube at Strife Eclipse Gaming. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, spread me like the dirty whore that you all know I want to be. And I can do better things at this. And yeah, and anybody, if I get a comment, question, get first comment, subscriber, I promise as soon as I get the notification, you get a shout out in the next broadcast, either at the start or at the end. Either way, I promise to give you some credit as some type of shout out as a thank you for helping support me and help get this up and going. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe, have fun, game hard, or go home. And I'll see you guys next week with some more Devil May Cry 5.